Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. It's the West All-Stars taking on the East All-Stars. The three from Curry. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, I'm not sure there's a player in the league with a better feel for that shot than Steph Curry. If he gets it off clean, you know it's going in.
The West All-Stars with the ball. Oh, didn't think that was going in. Tipped away. Durant with it. Durant covering. Durant on the attack. And Durant slams it home.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Offline with a three. Here's Iverson. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Now Jordan. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. They grab their own miss. Here's Iverson. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And a deep three from Curry. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. An open look for Durant. And again, it's the East All-Stars.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
That's just a terrific pass from Klay Thompson. My goodness.
Here's Iverson. He got a piece of it. Outside Durant. They double team Durant. Pass to Chamberlain. Out to Thompson. From deep. Here's Durant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Free throws good from Durant.
Well, you're playing right into Kevin Durant's hands when you put him at the free throw line. This guy has always been terrific at the charity stripe.
Now here's Curry. On the wing, Thompson.
Timeout.
Time called here. The West All-Stars want to talk it over.
Start it.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Off target from outside. The East All-Stars trailing. To the middle. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Here's Iverson. Got a hand on it. Pulls up on the wing. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Back to Durant. Pass to Iverson. Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Durant inside. Give him 8. From deep, Jordan. Knocks down the long J.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Curry with it. Pass to Durant. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Durant's got 6. Outside Durant. Oh, got a piece of it. Thompson with a steal. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Rebound by the East All-Stars.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Illegal defense.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Now here's Jordan. Defended by Thompson. Free throw's good. Jordan. And both free throws good for Jordan. The West All-Stars trailing. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Chamberlain. Thompson outside. Out of bounds. It'll be East All-Stars ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will have it. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 1. Oh, they get a hand on it. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the East All-Stars. 11 points. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Jordan. Shoots over Curry. And he stays with it. To the right side. And out of bounds. The West All-Stars will have it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." Powerful word from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. Thompson attacking. Oh, rejected by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan. And the West All-Stars have possession. Durant can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Thompson with a steal.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Gotta disguise your intentions better than that.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Goes up on the baseline. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. On the wing, Curry. Lots of room. Here's Chamberlain. Second chance effort. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss. Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Sinks the tray.
Timeout.
Another triple for him. His fourth of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Now a timeout called by the East All-Stars. One of the stories here, Klay Thompson. Man, is he getting it done today.
With the way he's cooking, they have to find a way to run him off his spot more.
The East All-Stars trailing. Pass to Iverson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Right side Durant. Here's Jordan. And it's the West All-Stars with the rebound. The 3 from Curry. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Durant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Right wing. Jordan inside. Second chance shot. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shot's good by Iverson.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He buries it from 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Outside Curry. He drops it from range. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Iverson. Give him 8 points now. Jordan with the bucket.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Beyond the arc. And he can't get that one. And the East All-Stars go the other way now. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Durant. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jordan. From behind the arc. Shot's good by Iverson. 11 points in the game.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Curry, he's open. Cans it from the wing.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. Throws it up high. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, KD gets himself right to the rim. Liftoff is complete. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And here's Thompson for 3. Fires in the triple. Thompson's got 18 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Durant way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
A natural-born scorer is Kevin Durant. He puts in the time, and it pays dividends on the floor.
Out of bounds, it'll be East All-Stars ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. From deep. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Lets the 3 fly. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Jordan's got 12 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And too long on the shot.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Help me! Help me!
A sensational block.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Another block.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Here's Chamberlain. And that comes off the assist by Durant. He's got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
To the wing, right side. Here's Iverson. And it's the West All-Stars with the rebound. Durant has the open look. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Durant's got 13.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
And as it goes out of bounds, East All-Stars able to keep the ball here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Drills it from deep.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Drops in the 3. He's got 19.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall. Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Durant. Driving inside. From deep, Jordan. East All-Stars get it back. Out to the right wing. That one's good for 2.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Out of bounds. It'll be East All-Stars ball. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Iverson. Now here's Durant. Thompson with a steal. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
And that one's good by Durant. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Full timeout.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Out to Carter. Here's KD. Pass to Kidd. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Johnson. Out to Maravich. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you. And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Shut up! Go get it!
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Johnson, that's for two. Misses the wing J. Tries again. Bamba with the block. Kidd with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. It's deflected. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Here's Giannis. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now here's Durant. Pulls up. They get the rebound. Pass to Johnson. Latre drills it from outside.
That's how you want the play to end. Durant, one of the best shooters in this league. They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Durant.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 4-point game. A nice shot by Carter.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Johnson. Here's O'Neal. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
The West All-Stars shooting their first foul shot of the game.
That's all you.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Kidd. In the corner, Bamba with it. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And crucial that Bamba keeps evolving his perimeter game. Big men like him have to be able to shoot it.
Now here's Durant. Outside Maravich. Down low. O'Neal. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Connects from three-point range.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's KD. No good with the layup. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Giannis. Bamba with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Carter for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Carter's got 12. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
It's Durant on the wing. Carter outside. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Here's Maravich. And it's KD with the rebound. Here's Carter. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
To the paint. Stolen by Bamba. Durant down low. And KD throws it down.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
Bamba in the high post. And he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the length of Durant, he's more than capable of attacking the rim and either scoring or drawing the foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Maravich, good.
And that's why they call him the Pistol, one of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Pass to Kidd. Throws it up high.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Maravich, good.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Bamba the bounce pass. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Get on, Jason.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
To the left wing. Back to Johnson. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Outside for Kidd. No good on the triple. And here's the West with the ball. They trail by 7. It's Maravich on the wing. Beyond the arc. Here's Johnson. Outside for Durant. Good on the three-point shot. KD's got 6 points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Pass to KD. Offline with his 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Because of the defensive attention he draws, KD generally has good passing angles to work with.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That one is no good. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. Poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. The wide open look for Durant. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feed.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Buries it from three-point range.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And the East All-Stars call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A nice shot by KD.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Offensive rebound. Bamba with the block. And they'll keep possession. Maravich, good. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the West All-Stars?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Pass to Carter. Here's Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Johnson's got the lead up to 7 now for the West All-Stars. Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Giannis outside. The three from KD.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Their offense is really clicking.
And yeah, I can see them adding even more points.
That one falls. And it's a 9-point West All-Star lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Durant in the corner. No good from outside.
All the energy is on the other side.
Got two things on me, she wanna roll with no. She wanna send that photo. So I'm rolling too, yeah. Am I just rolling twos? Roll my bro when he got it at me on back.
Rip City, let's meet your Portland Trailblazers.
but we should say so. I think they're getting closer. I wanna get locked down with you. I wanna see every light.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Moments away as the drama awaits. From Atlanta, Georgia, the Grizzlies taking on the Hawks. The Memphis Grizzlies, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Hawks, Grizzlies. Tip-off coming right up.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Here's Bane.
You got him!
Morant outside. Driving to the basket. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Herter passes to Young. Here's Herter. Back to Young. Shoots over Morant. That's short off the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And the intensity Steven Adams brings onto the court with him is obvious. He doesn't let the game come to him. He wants to dictate tempo.
And Greg, that's a quality that served him well. He had a lot to prove when he came into this league. He had to be assertive early on. That attitude has never left him. He still is an intimidator.
So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's Morant missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Herter passes to Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Kicks it to Hunter. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Capella with the bucket. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. The feed to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
It's Young on the wing. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively You gotta love that.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Memphis also making some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Morant. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Bogdanovic. Good D by Anderson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bane passes to Melton. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Atlanta. Gallinari with it. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Tie game in Atlanta. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
So it's Atlanta now. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Anderson. And it's Konchar in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Driving inside over Jones. And that one hits back iron. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
Now here's Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Melton. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Over Clark. Williams can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Melton with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Clark. And he converts the layup. Clark's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Dance team, make some noise!
Here's Young. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the basket is good.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's Bane over to the wing. And here's Morant. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Capella finds Young. Good, nice job down low.
Does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Morant. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Memphis out in front, up 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And the Grizzlies leading by 4 to the right side. Morant against Young. Here's Brooks. Adams trying to free himself up. Brooks misses. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Hey, when you watch Dylan Brooks play, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
Payne, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Young drives in. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 6.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
Here's Bane. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Morant. And Capella sends it back.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, here is Gallinari. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Over Jackson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Brooks outside. Over Gallinari. That one misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. The pass to Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. It's Okongwu, top of the key. For the tie, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Desmond Bane, his first.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Lou Williams is checked in for Hunter. Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Bane. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Grizzlies shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Morant kicks to Melton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here is Gallinari. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Jackson, good, and a nice assist from Morant. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Good on the bucket. Young's got 8.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And that one released in time, but no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Grizzlies lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, we've got Tyus Jones. Williams is out there with Kyle Anderson. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Melton in a shooting guard. Now here's Jones. Passes to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Over Young. Jones, no luck. The Hawks trailing. To the middle. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Young's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Jones, the pass to Adams. Outside, Jones. Pass to Anderson. Young against Adams. Over Young. Anderson trying to free himself up. Adams' shot is off. The Hawks shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 3. 1:56 left in the game. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brooks comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Bane in for Jones. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. After the miss from Trae Young. Brooks finds Adams. Over Hunter. Williams trying to break free. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Young inside. He's guarded by Melton. Now, here's Capella. Defense is right there. Fires at the elbow. Brooks grabs the board.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Melton kicks to Brooks. Adams dishes to Brooks. On the wing, Melton. Tries yet again. Collins with some nice D. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Moran comes in for Melton. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
He's accounted for the bulk of their scoring, and that's really nothing new. No team likes to rely too heavily on one player, but when you've got a guy with this amount of talent, you've got to lean on him like they have.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
So they foul intentionally.
Trae Young. I count 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, the rise of Trae Young here in the league has been nothing short of fantastic. Every season, he just continues to improve on himself and outdo his previous tests.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Atlanta Hawks dancing. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancing.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're up by 1. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Bain. What a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Shoot 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. 6 seconds left in the fourth.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
the Hawks, who come out on top. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're heading in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
But you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. The sun shining bright on downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, our location for today's broadcast. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in at the forward slots. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at center. And tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Conley against Jackson. Outside Mitchell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Leonard outside. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. And here's George from deep three-point range. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Jackson. About a minute into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Goes back up.
2 minutes.
And that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, at a healthy 235, Marcus Morris is pretty good at throwing his weight around, especially on the glass.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Can't cash it in from close range. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
Pass to O'Neal. Out left to the wing. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Not sure Rudy Gobert left the floor to finish that dunk, but boy, what power.
Jackson against Conley. Leonard outside. Now here's George. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Well, the efficiency with the mid-range game, Paul George has always possessed.
Bogdanovic up top. Pass to Gobert. Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Conley. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Both teams will make substitutions. $19 seconds left to play in the first. Gay against Leonard. Goes up at the stripe, and he hits the jump shot.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all 3 levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Clippers ahead. They lead by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Mann. So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got Terrence Mann, Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Coffey in at the 3. Here's Coffey. And he makes it.
I'll tell you allow him to get to his spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Gay. Here's Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Hassan Whiteside. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Clippers in the lead. Over to the wing. Here's Coffey. Pass to Powell. Here's Coffey. Here's Mann. Clock at 2. Clarkson with the defensive effort.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Los Angeles with it. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. To the middle. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
There's a minute 17 left in the second. Here's Powell. That one doesn't drop. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to Clarkson. Inside. Pascal. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Whiteside with a block. And he's able to get it back. Covington, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Clarkson against Powell. He shoots it. The shot misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Clippers on top, up by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
and it had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. All of that. No. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
They didn't get much help from the bench, Ernie. They could really use that spark to balance the load. Some nights you get the job done with your starters, but you can't depend on them to do everything.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, Los Angeles shooting about 43% in this one. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. The rebound by Bogdanovic.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Pass to Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Conley's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Leonard for 3. He drops it from range. And the Clippers lead by 2.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Gobert finds Mitchell. Unable to get that one. And George with some nice D. And the shot's good.
Don't you love it when you've got a small forward who can pass the basketball just like Paul George did there? Makes it look easy.
Pass to Mitchell. 1:14 left in the third.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Jackson, pass to George. Three-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
For the Jazz, Pascal, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Clarkson subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Jazz have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Leonard against Pascal. With the teardrop. And it's Conley getting it to go. Conley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Leonard against Conley. Here's Kennard. Off target from outside. For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gobert. Out to the right wing. From the arc. No good. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Now, Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
Here's Clarkson. Misses there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top, up by 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So, on the floor for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. And it's Covington in at the 5 down low.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Leonard outside. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
Pass to Conley to take the lead. Sinks the tray. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Jackson outside. Leonard with the ball. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Gay. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's blocked by Gobert.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Pascal. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Kennard. .152 left to play in the fourth. Jackson against Conley. Jackson down low. Misses from close range. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Gay with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats. Pass to Clarkson. Off the mark there with a 3. The Clippers trail. Jackson, left side. Up and over Conley. Not enough on that one as it misses. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Clarkson. Gobert with it. Now Clarkson. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Leonard. And there's the drive. Money.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 55 seconds left in the game. Present our New Balance player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
He scored over 50% of his team points. So, yeah, it's obvious that he's the pick. The defense has tried to slow him down, but nothing has worked. He has just owned them tonight. This type of dominant performance is going to be talked about for a long time.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Powell against Mitchell. Powell passes to Leonard. There's 31 seconds left in the final quarter.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Mitchell misses until they foul intentionally. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They lead by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
All right, Wilson's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud. It's your chance, Denver.
drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Reggie Jackson. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
For LA, Norman Powell at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting. Well, just knocking them down from the charity stripe, extending the lead. Simple basketball.
They get the rebound. Gobert finds Mitchell. From deep. So the Clippers win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burt, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.